Hey everybody, it's Alex from XM Studios, and we're here today at New York Comic Con 2019. And what we're going to do is just have a little walk around the booth, show you what's new, show you some of our older stuff, and let me know what you think. So keep watching. All right, so we're going to move over. So this is the Green Lantern. This is one of our new pieces. This is Hal Jordan. There's been some videos of this before. The construct looks a lot dull in videos and things. It's a lot more vibrant when you see it in person. So this is again part of the 1/6 scale line. Construct coming out with all the weapons, all the missiles, and yeah, pretty damn good. So yeah, let me know what you think about that. We do is on the other side we do have the Flash and we have the Aquaman. You've seen this at loads of cons before. We'll go around and just do a quick video of it, but won't spend too much time on the older stuff. So, sorry. So yeah, if you just get like some close-ups of there. This is the bearded head, which I prefer 100%, but the actual clean-shaven look head is actually really well done. It's got a great shading on that. Great detail in the fish there as well. The prices that you see are in US dollars, and they're actually the GFX prices, which includes the shipping from Singapore. So you want to go across to the Flash. Okay, let's make our way across. What we have here then is the Batman Hush. This is again is the 1/6 scale piece. This is part of the cover line that we have. This is the Jim Lee cover for say Hush. This is to celebrate the 80th anniversary of Batman. There are 3 pieces so far in the series. One of them isn't announced yet. It's going to be announced in time for Singapore. But there's this one, and then the Bloodstorm, which is over there. We're going to get onto in a minute. If we move along again. Okay, you get some close-ups there. And we move along, then you have the Joker and the Harley. We'll come around and get the other side of those in a minute. And we have the Bloodstorm. One of the things to note about the Bloodstorm is this is the only hand-sculpted piece that we have at the con at the moment, and is hand-sculpted by Tim Bruckner, who used to do a lot of DC pieces for, I believe, DC Collectibles. So it's this piece here. So when you get in there, you got the Bruce Wayne grave, and I've got a bit of a soft spot for the traditional sculpt. I really do. There is like a real like a sorry,
rawness.
Yeah, the rawness, and it's like there is something to do with the kind of like, it's not flawless like a digital sculpt, and there's these like small imperfections that you'll see, but I think that really does add to the piece. It makes it not look so kind of like mass produced, I think. Right, if we come round and we've got the Harley Quinn. She's going to come in two sets. This is version B, which comes with the 2 dogs. Hyenas. I can't remember the hyenas' names because they've actually changed them. It used to be Bud and Lou, but they've changed them to do 2 different names now. I can't remember the names. And this is the version B, which is, yeah, say comes with that. Version A won't, and it'll be cheaper to get. The thing to consider as well is people look at the price and look at 1/6. They kind of assume that if you have a 1/4 scale piece, it's going to cost X, and then literally a 1/6 scale piece will cost half of that. It's not actually the case. It's not that simple to work out. There's a lot of details on here, and you know, that's kind of where the cost goes. Come across, then you have the Joker. We've seen this one a lot of times before. I think last time, one of these got stolen at a convention in London, which doesn't surprise me one bit.
Yeah, it did really well. Everybody thought it was just going to end, and they're like...
I didn't even realize those came off.
Yeah, these are all separate, so one of these 4, you get those with them.
They did a really good job of that.
Yeah. I actually really like the Joker. I do really like that one. If we go across, let me see what's going on. We'll go across to the Justice League piece, there's not many people there. So this is the Justice League of America versus Darkseid. And what you have here is you have the 7, so you have the 7 Justice League characters around the outside. You have like a parademon down here who's taking a bit of a kick in. And I think there was another hand somewhere in there. Yeah, under there's another hand as well. So you got all going around. You have Aquaman, you have Batman with one of the parademon rifles. The original concept for Batman was he actually had a batarang, but people thought that was stupid because the batarang isn't actually going to do any damage. So they were just like, we need to do something a bit more substantial in his hand. Then you have the Wonder Woman with the lasso of truth. I just want to add that this is my work. I wrapped this. Just want to put that in there. I need to take credit where credit's due. So the dark side there is 1/6 scale, absolutely massive, and yeah, this will look great if you had the Sentinel diorama on one table or one end of your room, and then this on the other if you have the space. Then you got the Green Lantern at the front here, the Flash. Unfortunately, we lost his wing, and yeah, the Parademon, Martian Manhunter. And then up the top you have the Superman there as well. So, yeah, no idea on the price yet. But. Yeah, gonna go back. Sure, thank you. All right, so while there's some space, we'll go over and see the Cyborg. With the, again, these are all the 1/6 pieces at the moment. We'll go to the quarter scale ones at the end. There's only a few here. Cyborg, for me, actually, I saw this in, there was a tie for the TK, he had it in his store, and it was an early prototype. I wasn't really a fan of the paint. A lot of companies, they struggle with the kind of dark skin like that, but I think this paint job has actually been done a lot better than the one I saw previously. They've improved on this. The shading is great, and it's not really a character that I follow, but I do think the detail is there. And then you got this kind of robot, the dragon thing there.
Paradragon.
Sorry?
Paradragon.
Paradragon. Okay. Thank you, Chad, off camera. If you come around, you actually got the Shazam, and with the Shazam, he actually has the lights up on his chest. This one you have to display quite high up because he is looking down, and yeah, I think this piece, you know, this piece come out quite well. Again, in time for the movie. And you come across again, and you've got the Deathstroke, so the Wade Wilson. So you got that there, loads and loads of texturing on his suit here, all kind of broken up with the smooth. A lot of detail on this, a lot more than, kind of when you take pictures, it kind of does mute this a lot. But I do think that the, even the gun, there's loads of different shades in there. There's also loads of styrofoam, which, yeah, needs to get a brush for that. So yeah, you got the weapons there, and the guns, sword. Get some close-ups on that one. I don't think there's many out there really at the moment. All right.
I really like the modern Deathstroke.
Yeah, yeah. And then what we do is come across, so this is Lobo, this is one of the poses. There is another pose where the dog actually sits down here. And do you want to come around this way? And then also you got the headlights here, the lights up as well. I literally want just the dogs. I want to take the dogs home with me. And literally, I've told them already that I'm going to take them, but unfortunately they go missing. I'm going to get the blame for them now. Loads and loads of detail going on here. I put this together, started to put this together, and then the brothers, Ben and Stan, came over and took over and kind of called me many names and made fun of me. So yeah, loads of things going on here. So you got the thrusters, you got these kind of like skeletons going on underneath here as well. All of these pieces come off, the guns, the front part, and then Lobo comes with 3 portraits and 2 dogs.
All the extra stuff, right?
Yep.
Let me get a
Oh,
360.
sorry. Right, come across and sorry, my squeeze past. We just have a quick look at the Wonder Woman. So again, we won't spend too much time on this because we've seen this many times. Booth's getting really busy as well. We've seen this many times before. So yeah, this is the Wonder Woman, and yeah, not much to say really. It's Wonder Woman, it's great.
Oh, sorry, man.
And then we come around and we have the Superman, the Darkseid, and the Supergirl. So Superman was one of the first ones that we showed, and you got him in the Fortress of Solitude. And you come around, and then you got the Darkseid there. I love the face on this. I love that expression. I love
really
the yeah.
It's nice.
I love the way he's got the cape, and he's like looking. I love that. And then you can, yeah. They're all new 50. Oh no, so this is Rebirth,
Oh, this is
and
like
then
Rebirth?
yeah. And yeah, they're all Rebirth. Sorry.
So many different costumes.
Yeah, I lose track. Then you got like all the kind of relics underneath. So you got the Batman cowl here. You have the trident. You have the shield. You got that going on, and then obviously the cape. Wondering if there's like a Green Lantern ring hiding somewhere. And then you got the Supergirl. So she's just landed and so coming out of her spaceship. Also kind of to go with Superman, she has the Fortress of Solitude base going on there as well.
I actually really like this.
And we go across now to the bigger pieces. So we'll go over to Eddie because he's got like a bit more. If I go to all right, so we've got the Eddie. This is Iron Maiden. It's actually from a tour poster, which I believe was one of the Asian tour posters, which is actually, I don't know if you can see that on there. Yeah, maybe not. I can add a picture in later on. And if we come round, sorry, I squeeze in. So we come round. This one was actually a big surprise. It was like, obviously, like most of our stuff is Marvel, DC. We have a few anime pieces as well, but this one will surprise a lot of people that we picked up this license. So I know you want to get in there a bit closer.
Even the obscure version of the like this is all you can prototype right now. No, and the problem is, you know what I mean?
And this is a quarter scale piece. It's very in there, but the dragon is pretty big, pretty damn big. All right, if we come round and
Oh, no problem.
we'll come around and we'll do the last two. So these are part of the XM Samurai line. What we have here is we have the Robin. So you got the elements of the Poison Ivy here as well. Go away, Brendan. And he has a few switch out heads as well, which we can show a bit later on. Where he has the kind of top knot undercut going on. And you got the big kind of metal bell. Loads of details on this.
I like that.
Yeah, this one is actually my favourite piece in the booth. This one really took me by surprise. This isn't my favourite head, but this is my favourite piece of the con here. So loads and loads of details here. So you got her on like a Vespa kind of scooter, and you got all of the toys here. So you got the Bud and Lou, the Batman, the Joker. You got like a ball and chain here. You got her mallet. She comes with 3 heads. You got the bombs under here. I think there was another bomb somewhere. I know, I'm thinking about the other Harley. And you got the bamboo with the shoots coming out, the little lantern, and then the street. This one, 100% is my favorite one of the con at the moment, on the XM booth at the moment. You even got a little bit of the little Texan inspiration there with the ball horns. And if you come around as well, you've even got like a baseball bat sitting on the base here. And then you got the Harley Quinn loves Mr. J on the back. Love this one. And then Joker up there, actually on the mallet as well. Loads of stuff going on. I'll try and get some videos later on with the other heads. My favourite one is actually the one without the helmet. I do actually prefer. So I think that's everything. I'll tell you what, if we go back over to the counter, we do have the 2 Royal Salinger pieces. So what's happened is XM Studios partnered up with Royal Salinger, and we looked at some of our older pieces. So the Batman Samurai was a super popular piece, and we paired up with Royal Salinger, and they made a pewter version of that, a smaller version in pewter. And yeah, here it is. Funny story actually is when this was in Singapore Con last year, the sword was actually confiscated by Singapore Customs because they're very strict about knives. It was taken, he literally had no arm. But the other thing about this, I don't know if you want to come around here, Chad. The other thing about this is the piece is actually inside here for the switch outs, so they're actually concealed. And then also you have like a little plaque here as well, which has the addition slides on the back. A lovely, nice little touch. I've got to try and get this in now without bending the sword. Oops. I should never really touch stuff. There you go. And then we'll just come around and finish up on this Iron Man. So yeah, same deal. Partnered up with Royal Salinger, and we did the Iron Man with Ultron, and yeah, classic Iron Man. So yeah, it looks exactly like the XM1, but smaller and out of pewter. And I think that yeah, they've done a great job in bringing this to another medium. I think they've done a fantastic job.
It's still a nice size for me.
It is a great size. This is 1/6.
Is Batman 1/6?
Batman is 1/6, but the actual XM piece was always a little on the smaller side anyway, so you can see that there as well. All right, so what we do then is we'll finish up. Thanks for watching. If there's anything you want to see in more detail, let me know in the comments, and I'll try and go around and show them. I'll try and do the switch out heads a bit later on as well. And yeah, don't be afraid to send me a PM if you want to ask anything. So take care. Thanks, guys.